The Dream Center is in Springfield. What exactly is the Dream Center Springfield? Well, we're talking now with Dan Hartman. He is the executive director, and it's in a pretty important place, part of town, with a bunch of others that have gotten together to rejuvenate the campus at Benedictine University. Dan, thanks for taking time with us. You guys have an open house of sorts coming up on Saturday. Let's talk about that first, but then we're going to talk about what the Dream Center is and why it's going to be an important part of the community. So thanks for taking time, Dan. How are you?
Bless, brother. Thank you so much for allowing us the time to come on with you. Yeah, you're right. Saturday is going to be a big day in the life of not only Dream Center, but the other tenants that are on that campus there. So that old Benedictine campus is about 25 acres. And so Saturday we get to be part of co-hosting an artisan and antique market. I think there'll be upwards of 150 vendors between the old Brinkerhoff Mansion in front of our building and then all the way over to the Ursula Music Conservatory. So Brinkerhoff, you have Gordon and Tammy Fiddler are kind of running that operation, and then that's to the north of our building. To the south of our building is the old Ursula Music Conservatory where Ann and Tony Libri are running the show over there. And so we've all been able to partner together for the last several months and plan this artisan and antique fair. It's going to be a great time if you want to come out, maybe get a head start on your holiday shopping, and there will literally be something for everybody at this market. It's going to be a cool time.
And again, it's Saturday at Benedictine University, 9 to 5, 150 plus vendors on site. And of course, the Dream Center is going to be there as well. You'll get to see kind of what's going on over at that campus and all the rejuvenating life that's being breathed into it by local community members and the important things they're doing to keep that historic plot of land, that historic campus, still vibrant. So make that part of your plans on Saturday. It's going to be gorgeous. I'm looking at the forecast with sunny skies, 73 the high. Come on. You can't get better than that. So again, out at Benedictine University, you're going to have on the campus there part of an open house, an artisan market, a place for you to go shop Saturday, October 1st from 9 to 5 with 150 plus vendors. Dan Hartman is with us. He is a former educator. Well, I guess not a former, you're a former school teacher, right. Still an educator because you are now the executive director of Dream Center Springfield. What is Dream Center? I hear that and I think of like, are you studying how people sleep? What's going on with the Dream Center?
Yeah, that's great. Great question, man. So Dream Center is going to be an education resource ministry. We are a Christian nonprofit education ministry. So the realm we exist in really is, it can be described probably easier by what we're not. We're not trying to replace traditional schooling. For example, if your kids are in public school or private school, or even in homeschool, we're not saying, hey, we're here to take the place of that and be the sole provider for your children's education. Instead, we want to come along and kind of stand in the gap for parents, for students, for teachers in the community, and be a help, be a relief, be an encouragement, even an enhancement for what's already going on. And the way we're going to do that is pretty unique. So we'll still service school-age children. If you think traditional school, 6 years old up to 18 years old. We'll hit those categories, but it'll be more in forms. So we'll have like 4 forms: first form, second form, third form, fourth form. Kids will be grouped from like ages 6 to 9, 10 to 12, 13 to 15, 16 to 18. And that's how we kind of keep class sizes manageable for our teachers that are coming alongside of us. And what's going to be really fun about this, how we serve as a help, a relief, and encouragement is what we're doing in there. It's not going to be coming in and doing what's happening in the schools. Rather, we're going to integrate curriculum and offer hands-on opportunities. So everything that happens in the walls of the Dream Center is going to be integrated. For example, you won't just learn fractions for fraction's sake. You're going to learn how to apply these kind of things, maybe designing a prototype playground or something like that. And then actually seeing it through. So you do the research, you would be able to design this prototype and then present your project. And that's probably something geared towards like the second form of kids, 10 to 12, all the way up to we're going to have an introduction to electrical systems that'll be really geared towards our high school age kiddos.
Now I could use that. Can I go? Because I need to.
Yes.
It's one thing at home that I don't want to do on my own is messing with electrical stuff. I could do plumbing, I could do carpentry, but when dealing with electrical circuits, that's not really what I want to do.
You and me both, man. I get a little gun shy with that stuff. But yeah, it's going to be great. And that's the neat thing about it. It does not have to just encompass school-age kiddos. So, like, I'm a non-traditional student for sure. My wife would say she's a very traditional student. School was great for her. For me, I could not have been more bored and more out of place in a school setting. And so we really want to undo some of the narrative as a way to be that help for, I just know there are a lot more of me out there where kids just need to be engaged. They need to be hands-on. They need to be learning.
Well, and being stuck in a classroom, it's not the best option for a lot of people out there. And supplementing that classroom work with something that could inspire people to find what their passion might be. So I imagine you're going to be able to really help people and guide them saying, listen, you're learning about this in the books, but this is how you apply it in the real world.
That's exactly what we're existing to do. So, like, how many times in a math class, and I know my wife would attest to this, I could in 5th grade, have you heard a kid say, what do I even need this for?
Right.
That's why we're here. We want to show them what they need it for, how to apply it, so that they can go out and try. You may find out, I was that proverbial jack of all trades, which means I did mechanics and IT and you name it, I probably did it. But then I really found my niche in teaching and leading others to find their niche. How? To let them try. We just got to put something in front of them, give them the opportunity. And I think if they get these immersive bursts into, an 8-week course, they can find out if they really are as passionate about a topic as they think they are.
Dream Center Springfield is just one of many vendors that are going to be out Saturday out at the Old Benedictine University, where new life is being breathed into that campus. And you'll be able to take part in an artisan and antique market, get some of your holiday shopping done early. But of course, the Dream Center, along with other vendors, are going to be there. But the Dream Center, you guys are officially going to be opening up October 24th. Dan Hartman, the executive director, if people want to get their kids involved with this, how can they make that happen?
Right on. So on October 1st, we're also going to be able to walk people through the building, let them get a first glance of the work we've already done, and we will have registration open online and on site. So online, it's just dcspringfield.com. You'll be able to find the registration link there once it goes live. And then in person, we can answer any questions about that as well. So I know we have at least 4 courses that we'll be able to offer this fall, and then we're going to sort of grow as we go, as if you will. So
very cool. Well, let's talk more about this in the future. I think it's great to have as many different offerings for the community as possible to inspire kids and to get them understanding how they can really advance towards doing their dream jobs. And I think what you're doing is just one of those elements in the community that's going to help with that. So Dan Hartman, thank you so much for taking time with us this morning, and let's talk again soon, all right?
I appreciate it. Thanks so much.
It is Springfield's Morning News. I'm